Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the Man Green is Gaming. It is I, the Man Green, with the Man Green is Gaming on YouTube and Man Green Gaming on Facebook. Thanks for joining me today. We're doing Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Still trying to finish out Stormblood. Not gonna make it in time for Shadowbringers release or early access. I was hoping to make it in time, but I just have too much content. I've been working too much. But I'm still bringing you more content, more Stormblood content. So, for your last left off, we did the Drowned City of Scala. We did the first wave, basically, of the Mega Raid, the Delta Escape. Got all 4 of those done. We now are going to go talk to the Sultana of Uda to continue on with the main story quest. So let's get to it. Let's see what Alpha Note has for us, shall we? Sultana Strings. Alpha Note's thoughts appear to have turned from the adventure to administration. Well, the question how to put the Mad King's treasure to good use shows us no sign of answering itself. Shall we be about it then, Alvard? Yep, we just uncovered the Mad King's of Alamigo's lost treasure trove, and we're going to disperse it among the poor in Alamigo. I'm at your beck and call. I should be getting back to my own tasks. I organized the squad to head down to the ruins and then start prepping for the big meeting. Oh, send Domino my regards, Kaltharak. And ours too, if you please. We shall see you on your return. Cool. I'm going to Uda. I'll meet with the Sultana. Finally getting my, after 2 years of living in my apartment, I'm finally getting my camera room the way I want it set up, and I'm playing on a much smaller screen than my front room 4K TV, so I can definitely tell the difference. I have an HD TV, it's supposed to be 32 inches, but I don't think it's 32 inches. It's one of the very first TVs I got on my own. Not a bad TV, it's just, you can definitely tell the difference between the 4K TV and this TV. Damn, there's a lot. Level 17 quest? What is this? Level 15 quest? It could happen to you. Rise and fall of the gentleman. Oh, that's the first of the Hildebrand adventures. I'm thinking. What is this over here? Oh, no longer. Oh, that's where you get your squadrons. Okay. Sorry, I'm just wandering around here. That's pugilist guild, okay. Sorry, I just wandered around. This is my alt here, so. let us make our way to, let's see, the Chamber of Rule. Here we go. Yeah, I went from a 54-inch 4K TV to a 32-inch HD TV, and wow, I can tell the difference. It's tiny. It's tiny.
I thank you for answering my summons in these most interesting times. You have been busy.
No problem, Your Highness.
The liberation of Alamigo will have far-reaching consequences, and there is a matter upon which I would seek your counsel. I speak of Rauban and his future. All know the tale of his rise from penniless refugee to member of the Syndicate and General of the Immortal Flames. Yet though he has come to call Uldar home, it will never be his homeland. He is a son of Alamigo. And now that she is free, I thought it only a matter of time before he sought my leave to return to her. Indeed, I had resigned myself to his loss. Suffice it to say, I was greatly surprised to hear him speak so lightly of handing over the reins in Alamigo and retaking his place at my side. I will welcome him with open arms, of course. He is my most trusted advisor and my dearest friend. But I have known the man a long time, and beneath that steely gaze, I spied a flicker of doubt. Whether Rauban chooses to remain in Uldar or return to Alamigo, I only wish that he do so with a heart unburdened by guilt or regret. Yet, how can he freely make such a choice, knowing how much I depend on him? It is past time that I learned to discharge my duties as a sultana alone. I must go forth and see my realm with my own eyes, and hear the wind with my own ears. Might I have your company for a brief adventure?
Well, certainly, Your Majesty.
Wonderful. Allow me a moment to change into something a touch less conspicuous, and I will join you outside.
Certainly. Meet Nomino at the Quicksand, which is the Adventurers Guild, basically. I can do that. I am so looking forward to Shadowbringers. I wish I was further along the story where I could just go immediately into Shadowbringers. I've been working so much and I haven't really had time. I need to quit fucking around and just grind. There she is. Perchance you remember Lilithora, merchant's daughter? This is the persona I assume when we venture beyond the palace walls to observe my subject unnoticed. Ordinarily, Papa Sean would accompany me, but this particular outing I need an advisor, not a minder. And that is why I requested your company. Over the course of your many adventures, you have met people from all walks of life in every corner of Eorzea. and I would make use of your worldly experience. Now, let us be on our way. First destination is Stone's Throw, just beyond the gates of Null. Alrighty. Blackbriar is the closest. This is definitely smaller. I'm on to get used to this. Get on my horse. Wow, that's not even worth my time. Level 7, okay, get out of here with them. Yeah. Alright, Domino. We're at the camp here. What do you got for me, dear? Look upon this procession of tattered tents. These refugees camp in squalor, at the mercy of elements and talent predators both. The city's mightiest walls offer safety, but the streets overflow with people as it is. And unless blessed and useless blessed by the hand of Nod himself, no refugee could ever hope to afford a dwelling in Nuda. 20 years has passed since the fall of Amigo, and 5 since the calamity, yet the plight of the poor has grown more desperate, no, not less. As a Sultana, the blame falls upon me. Your hands were tied, Your Grace. Yes, my authority is limited, and that is an obstacle I must work to overcome. Shall we press on? I will follow the road to the unholy air. Okay. Back to Blackbriar. I got my horse. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give it a lick. Ooh, this is like racing. There, cool. Girl. He was here in the holy, unremarkable place, and my mother and father met their doom. Aww. But I was but a child at the time. My parents were returning from an inspection of our interest in East Enderlin when an untimely rockslide crushed their carriage. To this day, it is not certain if the incident was simply misfortune or expertly planned assassination. There we go. Words are hard, folks. Raban once offered a... Raban... See, I told you words are hard. Raban once offered to reopen the investigation and bring me the truth. he assumed that I must surely crave, but I refused. Even if my parents' deaths were orchestrated by the monomus, we can only have brought their hirelings to justice. Words again, folks. I'm tired. The true villains, those who plotted to put me on the throne as a baitable puppet, were beyond our reach. Thus did I plan to strip the merchants of their power and place our nation in the hands of us citizens, quite unaware of the consequences of my actions. Would have for you and yours. I sure think how many goodly souls paid the price for my naivety. But I'm no longer a child reciting words with witless obedience, and I will not be used as a pawn in the monolith's damnable games. That's right, you go, girl. Forgive my outburst. You're one of the few people to whom I feel I can speak my mind. Yes, you can. Come, let's return to Oda and visit the Colosseum. Okay. We can do that. We'll go to the gladiatorial arena. Go ahead. Yep. And there she is. At the moment of my game's all done, I found myself thrust into an endless parade of document signing and ceremonies. For years, I simply signed where I was told to sign and sat where I was told to sit, blissfully oblivious to what of any of it meant. Yet one good thing did come from the madness chapter in my life, for it was during an unofficial visit to the Colosseum that I first met Raban. The match I had been invited to attend was not all what I expected. They had pitted the bull of Amigo against some dozen or so rival gladiators. Blanketed throughout, though, I could not stand for such obvious injustice, and demanded to see a fair fight, one man against another, and my royal wish was duly granted. It was not until later that I learned of the gambling ring on which had arranged for Raban to die in the sands that day. Regardless, my intervention meant that Raban had but a single opponent to dispatch, which he duly did. And when he knelt before me to receive the winner's purse, he swore that one day he would offer me his blade in service. Surrounded as I was by liars and manipulators, I confessed I dismissed it as it was a pleasant piece of theater. But as you know, Raban is a man of his word. Though it took him another 5 years of fighting in the blood sands, he amassed a fortune so great as to buy not only his freedom but a seat on the syndicate, and then I had my blade. Oh, echo, flashback time. Cutscene! Raban, back in the day with both arms. Boom! That's how it's done, bitches. Iron Bull of Amigo on full force, baby. Yeah. Victory music, that's kind of cool.
Your Grace, you mustn't! The danger is too great! Please, Your Grace, come back! I beg of you!
It seems you're the one who needs looking after, Master Sham. Grab on!
Your Grace, I have kept the promise made.
So you have, and in turn, so too shall I keep mine. With your winnings, you have become one of the 6 most wealthy souls in all Ul'dah. And so, as tradition dictates, Rauben Aldin, you have earned yourself a seat on the Syndicate. May your new station garner you still greater glories.
I am honored, Your Grace, and vow to serve with every fiber of my being from this day till my last.
Raban's so badass.
Long live the Sultana, and long live Ul'dah!
I like Raban and Pippin. His son, his little Lalafell son. Words cannot express what that man means to me. There are others who care deeply for my well-being, of course. Papa Shan's love for me is that of a grandsire for his grandchild. But upon matters of governance, I cannot turn to bodyguards and maidservants for counsel. Raban, with the authority of his syndicate position, was the first sword I could wield. He was the only edge who could cut the strings that bound me. And let's see here, I need something. Alright, that'll work. Assault on his duty. Neverall seems like the lost and dawn of the past. We must make haste. My absence will not go unnoticed by the Sultan's warrants for long, and there is other places I would visit. To the opposite of Surul. What could happen to you? What is that? I don't know what that is. When the calamity threatened, Raban led the Alliance forces into battle on the plains of Cartno, and I remained here. I prayed with all my heart that the Archon Louis Soir would have the power to rouse the 12. Since that day, I made it a custom of visiting this shrine during each of my little excursions here to seek the blessings of Thal, reflect upon my choices, and ask myself, am I fulfilling my duties as Sultana? You are rightly celebrated as a champion because you have led the line in the hundreds of battles for the good of Eorzea. In much the same way, I believe the measure of a monarch lies on how she leads her people in times of adversity. If I am to be a sultana worthy of name, I cannot turn a blind eye to the troubles facing Uda. I have chosen my path, Kalzarak. With Alamigo now free from the imperial chains, I finally see a way to aid the refugees. Okay. Already, many displaced Alamigans seek to begin the long trek home. To facilitate this process, I made a small contribution, Urson's school and Ragnar's Reach, for any who wish to learn new trades. Realistically, however, it will take years for such training to yield tangible benefits. But we do not have years. These people will need shelter and employment if they are to survive, and this time the Uda Treasury shall provide. Precisely where and how to allocate the necessary funds, of course, is another question. Might you ask a member of the second prize? Or why not ask the advice of one who employs refugees? A wise suggestion may be a visit to the Golden Saucers in order. Proprietor is a member of the syndicate, and he is one of the few who pays refugees a fair wage. I wonder, are you acquired with Gilbert Mandeville? Oh, he's Hildebrand's father, I do believe. Ah, well, he is the most generous man. He is somewhat eccentric. Let us make our way to the landing and see what the word is. See that word is sent to the Gold Saucer. Gilbert should be only too glad to receive us. Cool. I guess we're going to the Gold Saucer. To gain access to the Gold Saucer, you must first accept or previously completed the quest It Could Happen to You, available at 15, and the Steps of Uda. Oh, okay. So that's what that's about. Thermitage Guild. No, I don't want to join the Thermitage Guild. I mean, mages probably are fun in this game, and I just don't have no desire to play a mage, really, honestly. One of his alternate classes is a white mage, but I haven't really played it all that well. Completed adventure. Alright, when we get done, or when we get back, next time we will go do the Mandeville Golden Saucer quest. Go talk to the proprietor of the Golden Saucer to continue the main story quest. Until then, I will see you online, ladies and gentlemen, and may you always walk in the light of the crystal.